Ladies and gentlemen, Melina saw this story about an old woman that that would make fun of, oh, that never smiled or whatever. I'm trying to remember. I think no, that was Golden Girls where she never smiled and she had a permanent frown. So she just never smiled because she had no muscles to smile on her face. That's not what I was talking about. What I'm referring to, it's the story of this woman in Russian folklore or Russian tales, and the person was talking like it was someone that talked about Greek gods and goddesses, and they were talking about how you know how children will have things where they're told if they do this they have to deal with this, right? They have to worry about this or whatever, right? So they were told these stories about this woman, this old woman, that if you're kind and good as a child, she'll be very sweet to you. She's a grandma figure. She's older. She's very old, but she'll treat you really well. But if you aren't good and you aren't kind and you don't do what you're supposed to, she'll eat you and she's mean and nasty. So that was the story of this old woman. I think her name was Baba or Yaba something. I forget what her name was exactly, but it was Russian and it was really cute. It was like a cute story, but it was like talking about how is it right to have kids be told these things where they're like, if you do this, then this person, like the boogeyman or like this kind of thing. But I mean, some people like believe in that because they want to have some way to make their child behave. But some people are like, well, is that tricking them in like giving them false beliefs, and then it's not good. But some people believe in it and think, hey, this works. They're always scared of the boogeyman, so they never worry about how their behavior is because they always worry about the boogeyman. So you always end up scaring them, so they always behave. Anyway, it's up to you what you decide as a parent, if you are a parent, what you want to do for your child, if you think it's right to talk about the boogeyman and scare them with stories like that, or you don't think it's right. But I think it's harmless. I mean, usually they grow up and know the boogeyman's not real. But anyway, I don't know what actual studies have shown in psychology. Anyway, thanks. Bye now.